Hello friends, this is Kathy Mindock, Norwex Independent Consultant here, and I'm here today to show you about our mop options or mop-tions. And when you're going to get started with Norwex, or maybe you have it already, you want to, with the mop system, you're going to go with one of the sets. So in the systems, you get a base, a handle, a wet pad, and a dry pad. So this is the large size. You're gonna know the wet by blue wet water. Dry sunny yellow is the dry one. This is the large right here. You can see the difference between the large and the small. Put it the same way if you want. So that's the difference in size. It also has dimensions actually in the catalog or online that you can actually see exact measurements. But you want to start with a set because that's going to be the most beneficial. You get a little discount on that when you buy it as a set. So when you're mopping your floors, you're going to wet this pad down. You're going to wring it out. I like to roll it to wring it, roll it, wring it. I slap it down on the floor, and then I'm ready to mop. So I just stick the pad to it. It's simple Velcro, very easy to use. Lightweight, it holds on very nicely as well. So then you're just going to go in what I like to call a smushed. So think of a figure eight, but a very smushed, flat figure eight motion across the floor. And I'll show you just in a little bit too. So also what you can do with this mop system is just by getting one other additional item, the window pad. Now this is a small, this comes in small or large. Same as these sets, small or large. Everything comes in small and large. So the window pad, if this was a window here, I would wet this down. I would want to lock this. So this is for floors. You want it to swivel. Up is for windows, walls, ceilings, anything like that. So you want that up. I'm going to wash the window, imagine that. And then I'm going to just pull this off and put that window pad on. Granted, I would have the large for the large one. This is a small. And then I would go and wash that or dry that window, and that would dry, shine, and polish it and give you that beautiful streak-free shine that you're looking for. So the window pad is great also for drying like any floors that may show streaks really easy, like some laminates, any shiny or high gloss floors. This is great to go after you're done mopping your floor with the wet pad. Go after over the floor with that after you're done mopping, and that window pad will actually give it a nice shine and just really give you that streak-free, beautiful shine on your floor as well as it does on the windows. So another addition too is our chenille pad. So check that out. I'll give you a closer look. So this has lots of little fingers. I like it for any grooved, textured floors, walls, ceilings, anything like that. It is nice dry. If you ever wet it down, it's pretty heavy because of all that fiber in there. So I don't really recommend it wet for a lot of uses. Mostly this is going to be used dry. Great on extra pet hair. Great on textured surfaces like tile grout, anything with deeper grooves. It's great for getting in those cracks and crevices. So this is great as well. That is a chenille pad. Comes in the small and the large as well. And also then the tile pad. So there's a tile pad. This is the small size. So again, I'll put the two pads up next to each other. So here's a small tile against the large, just wet pad. So the tile pad is nice because you can see, I'll get really close. You can see that little nylon zigzag weave in there. That gives you some nice scrubbing power on your floors or any surface that you need a little extra for. It's great on tiles, but really any surface that you need a little extra scrubbing power. And don't forget, when you're mopping your floor, if you have anything stuck on, you can always use a little foot pressure as well, just to get that, put your foot on that mop and just rub it back and forth with your toes. Now, when you go over your floor for the first time, or anytime you're going to mop, you want to go over with the dry pad first, remember. And for floors, you want to flip that little lever up. You're going to go in that smushed, here, let me just turn this down here a little bit. Okay, so for floors, you're going to go in that smushed figure eight motion. Like that. You also can Let me see if I can get this on camera. See how that popped up underneath there? You can get that under there to pop up and do along your baseboard as well. You can do that with the wet or the dry pad, so that's a cool little trick too. So you're gonna do that smush figure 8 motion. You're gonna steer the crumbs or anything big to the garbage can. And then what you're gonna want to use is a rubber brush. So a rubber brush is a great extra tool. And you're gonna just brush this off into the garbage. And then once this pad gets fairly dirty, which you can see mine is starting to, I'm gonna then throw it in the wash. So then what you're gonna do next is you're gonna have your pad wet, and you're gonna go over that that as well with the water. Now I'm not gonna do that because I don't have a wet pad. What I'm gonna show you is another attachment. So it doesn't matter what handle you have. This is our new handle. That was our older handle, doesn't matter. This is our new, this is our spray attachment for the mop. Now I find it easiest if you take the bottle out to take this on and off your mop, but it just fits really nicely, just like all of our other attachments. That fits onto there. And the same with this, push buttons here on and off your mop there. But once you get the handle on there and secure, then I like to slip in the bottle and make sure it's attached. Now, what you're gonna see is, and I'm gonna do this so hopefully you can see it, when this is on the floor, you're gonna just squish, press down and see how that squirts out. You wanna bring that handle up close, and I'm gonna do it on the floor. So here's the wet pad, but I have it dry. You can have it damp as well. And then you're just gonna hold it upright and you're gonna push down. Oops, I gotta tighten my handle. Don't forget to tighten your handle. And push down, give it a couple sprays, and then you're ready to mop the floor, however direction you want to. Really doesn't matter as far as the mopping goes. Now you saw that was a clean pad. I'm sure this is gonna be really dirty just for this little bitty area that I'm doing here. If you want a little more wet, just squeeze a little bit more water. So let's see. You can see the dirt on there. This is a great little addition so that you can just keep moving along your house and you don't have to keep taking this off and re-wetting it. Especially if you have a winter climate where it's a little drier, this will help you keep going longer as well. So just a really nice little addition. Remember, just push, push, and you can see those little squirts. I'll put it up here on the counter so that maybe you guys can see that a little bit better too on the camera. If you can see that spraying. So you can see it in action. So that is a nice spray attachment that can put on the mop as well. And these handles are telescopic, so they go really tall. So check that out. Now this is with that mop spray attachment. Look at how tall that is. I am 5'5". This is really tall. I'm gonna put the regular mop next to it. This does not have the spray attachment on it, so you can see how tall this goes too. So again, I'm about 5'5". You can see how tall this handle goes. It's great for reaching all kinds of areas. Now, another thing that you can use, and you don't need separate handles for these because all these handles fit all the mop. It can be a small mop or a large mop, it doesn't matter. And the next thing I want to show you is our rubber broom. So this is great too. Fits on any of the handles. Again, it's great for freshening up rugs. It also has this little squeegee edge here too. This fits on all of our mop handles too. So whichever one you have. This is a great little addition tool to your mop collection. Now, the other thing I want to show you is our Enviro Wand. So I have this bent, but when you purchase it, it comes straight and you can bend it back and forth many times. I've had mine a very long time, many years, and you can reach hard to reach things. So extend this mop. Now, look at how tall this thing reaches. So I'm going to spin you again a little bit. So look at how much over my head it is, the whole height of this wand. And I can reach up in my vaulted ceiling area. I have ceiling fans, so up there in the other room, I have ceiling fans and I can actually reach them from the floor. So if it's easier for you to clean, you're gonna clean it more often, right? So here is the Enviro Wand. I'm gonna just bend it like I would if I was going to do a ceiling fan. I like to get 3 sides at once, so I'm gonna get the top and the 2 edges, and then don't forget to push up on the bottom and get along the bottom of that blade as well. So this is a great tool for anything, even up alongside. If I wanted to go along the edge of those cabinets up here right above me, I can do it very easily from the floor. So check that out. I can just kind of go along there. And that actually probably pretty dusty, so it's probably a good amount of dust on there. Can see, yes. All right, this is great. The rubber brush is great also for cleaning that off as well. So I just take it outside or take it over a garbage can and brush it back and forth for anything chenille. I like to go back and forth with it. This Enviro Wand, when you get it though, it will come with a small handle, which is also very useful. It just comes with this handle, and it has a crevice tool on it. So there's just a little crevice tool on the bottom that you can clean things with. But all these pieces all interchange. They all work together just to help it make cleaning easier for you. And I hope you enjoyed this mop-tions video so that you know everything that's available right now for you to be able to use to have your house cleaned easier and faster and be safer for you and your family and your pets. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.